So to start out here, strictly ball business, we are talking about professional basketball players, what they might do if they weren't in the NBA. So first off, my first one, I want to ask you about. I don't want to give mine away first. I want to see what you got, what you've drummed up, because I know, Dalton always does way better research than me. So I know he puts some heavy thought into what these players might do if they weren't in the NBA.
Yeah, so I'll go in my first one. It's not much of a joke. It's just kind of... So, Nikola Vucevic. I had to do him. I was wearing my Magic shirt today. So, even though he doesn't play for the Magic anymore. But, I looked at him and I'm like, if this man wasn't in NBA, what would he do? And I said he'd be a florist. He's such a gentle giant, he's nice. Gentle,
there you go.
Such a delicate touch. I could see this guy gardening.
Wish he could hold you in his arms.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I could walk into a greenhouse, and if I saw him, it wouldn't be completely out of place. I'd be like, "All right, man, you talk to me about some tulips. Sell me some hydrangea bushes.
Yeah, give me them tulips, baby.
Give me them tulips." And he'd be like, "Yes, I can talk about this."
One of the people I thought you would bring up for sure is Kyrie Irving. Initially, I think that's a good one to talk about. And I think he would be a great marriage counselor because he loves to just, listen to other people's problems and give his take on it,
Yeah.
I think he would do really well at that. And, he would think he'd be doing really well, whereas he probably would just enable one person from each relationship.
Yeah, I feel like that would be really healthy for him. He'd be able to externalize all of the drama he likes to put on someone else. So he'd rather live it than create it. So
yeah, just watch it and listen to it, and don't bring it home.
Oh yeah, I would love to, because I feel like he would take my points if I ever brought a girlfriend or wife at some point to him. Or
See,
I know how to pander to the audience. I don't think he would be the best.
You're
practice.
Enhancing my point that he's not gonna actually be a good marriage counselor. He's just gonna, enhance someone within the relationship and be like, "Oh yeah, you're the one who's right here. They're totally wrong," because he wouldn't look for a solution.
No, which is great because somebody will get paid. Somebody will pay him. One of the two. So yeah. That's all marriage counseling isn't it, anyway, right? I don't know. Man.
Who's another player who you thought about?
So I mentioned Rondo, and I thought about what he would be, and I'm like, I can totally see him being like a Parks and Rec guy who just chases kids out of the park, being like, stop smoking weed on the bench, get the fuck out of this cave. That's all I could see him as. I was like, yeah, I can see him.
Did you not see him in the news recently?
No, I've never seen him smile. That's why.
He oh my god, he did some fucked up shit recently. Yeah, let me quick look here. I think it's something where I think maybe his job being around kids wouldn't make as much sense.
I mean, while you look that up, I could jump into my next guy. Like it was Kawhi Leonard. And
yeah, I got it here. Yeah, we'll get into your guy next, but Rajon Rondo allegedly threatened to kill his former girlfriend, his ex, and pulled a gun on her because of like a dispute between their child. It says his ex, who's 36, and she's a bachelor for anyone interested. I feel like TMZ up in this bitch, but anyways, he came to her pissed off and like ripped the game console out of the wall in front of his kid, and threw a scene in front of the kid, smashed some trash cans, threw a teacup at some lights outside, and said the kids were upset after witnessing dad losing it. And then he pulled the gun later, I guess. So not great times for us.
As reports go, that was really detailed. But I mean, I didn't hear anything that doesn't remind me of a park ranger. I imagine that shit happens at park rangers all the time. So
yeah, maybe those are the qualities they're looking for.
They just need that passive aggressiveness. They're only allowed just a couple explosions per week or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Someone I thought about was PJ Tucker. I think he could be like the head guy in construction, whatever they call that guy.
Foreman?
A foreman. Yeah, I think PJ Tucker would be a fantastic foreman.
Oh yeah, yeah. He knows his way around a brick or two too, and like I can see that. I would hate. He's a guy that people would just hate, and that's the foreman. They just hate him, but you're like, at least he knows what he's talking about. But I just fucking hate the guy.
And, yeah. Oh yeah, and he'd be ripping 15 cigs a day. I think it would be great.
Yeah, just walking around being like, is this guy fucking retired yet? Like, why is he still here? Should have retired a while ago.
He played in the NBA. Why is he doing this?
He played in the NBA. Why is he doing this? Exactly. No, that's a good one. I like that one. For Kawhi, a lot of people have. I've looked it up to what other people would think he would be as a janitor. I'm like, nah. I can totally see myself walking through Cub Foods, seeing this guy handing out samples. I think he's gonna be a grocery store sample guy. Just
sampling.
You want to try some sausage? No.
Okay. Hey,
okay.
What do you mean? I cooked it all day. You're not gonna eat it?
Come on, man. I spent
all day. Not gonna try it? Come on.
Like, all right, man. What sauces do you have?
Okay.
I have ketchup. That's it. No honey mustard. Just ketchup.
I have barbecue sauce.
Some barbecue sauce. See, that's it. I just see him as handing out samples at a grocery store. Not that he can't do more. That's just what best fits his personality.
Oh man, I mean, he could be a coder or an IT guy.
An IT guy? Oh.
Come on.
Yeah, but I don't think they make keyboards big enough for those hands. I don't think he can meticulously type like that.
I'm sure someone has realized there's a need for bigger keyboards.
Maybe.
I'm sure that exists by now.
I'm sure it's like a gag if look at this giant keyboard, but for him it's look at this normal keyboard.
For some people it's like, oh, I could use that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, great. You got any other players that you thought about?
I have two more. I have Westbrook is an extremely aggressive gym teacher that expects everyone to perform. Come on, man. During gym class, he's everything's the NBA finals.
He's just chucking dodgeballs, like when they play dodgeball, he's in there playing. He's just throwing so fast at their heads,
just destroying kids. Yeah, that's exactly what I saw him doing. And the other Laker, Anthony Davis, I have him as an Aldi cashier because obviously he can't stay long on his feet.
Nice. That's pretty good. I mean, that might still be a hard job for him. You never know.
Yeah.
Might have to do some stocking for that.
Still have to show up to work.
Yeah, you still have to show up and work every now and then. He'll probably be like, I can't do that.
Yeah, they're like, don't worry. You can just come in and sit on the chair. He's like, I'm still gonna call in sick, man. Got some eyebrow issues.
I got some eyebrow issues. Yeah. Well, great. Well, I think that is enough talk for this topic. I mean, kind of just a fun one we wanted to do.
Yo, Strictly Ball Business. I'm Alec, and this is Dalton. We always talk about the NBA. Come join us, and let's have some fun.